Have you ever felt like people treat you a little differently as you get older? Perhaps friends have drifted away, or conversations with family don't feel as easy as they used to. It can be a painful and frustrating experience to feel like you're being pushed aside, especially when you know you still have so much love and wisdom to offer. Often, this isn't a deliberate act from others. Sometimes, as we age, we can unintentionally fall into subtle habits and communication patterns that create distance. This video is a gentle guide to self-awareness. We're going to explore 6 common patterns and the simple, powerful shifts we can make to strengthen our relationships. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about ensuring that the best, most loving version of you is the one that people connect with, cherish, and enjoy being around for years to come. If this video was valuable to you, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. 1. Cultivate a balanced perspective. Cultivate a balanced perspective. One of the fastest ways to unintentionally push people away is through constant negativity. By the time we reach our 70s, we've seen plenty of hardships, and it's easy to focus on them. But when every conversation becomes a list of complaints about health, finances, or the state of the world, people can start to feel drained. They begin to associate your presence with frustration instead of joy. This doesn't mean your feelings aren't valid. It simply means that balancing your concerns with moments of gratitude or curiosity can make a world of difference. The shift. Pay attention to your words. If you notice yourself leading with a complaint, pause. Try shifting the focus to something more neutral or positive. A funny story, an interesting fact you learned, or a simple compliment. People don't avoid you because they don't care. They sometimes avoid conversations that they know will leave them feeling exhausted. Aim to leave people feeling uplifted, not weighed down. 2. Offer wisdom, not unsolicited advice. Offer wisdom, not unsolicited advice. After a lifetime of experience, it's natural to want to help others avoid the same mistakes we've made. But there's a delicate balance. If your advice isn't asked for, it can often feel like judgment or criticism, especially to younger family members. No one likes to feel like they're being lectured, even if the advice is sound. When people start to associate conversations with you as a series of corrections and critiques, they may begin to pull away to protect their autonomy. The shift. Wait until your advice is requested. A simple rule is to ask before advising. Instead of saying, "You really shouldn't be doing that," you could try, "I have some experience with that. Would you be open to hearing my thoughts?" This small change respects their independence. If they say yes, share your wisdom. If they say no, graciously let it go. This transforms you from a source of frustration into a trusted and respected voice. 3. Embrace curiosity and adaptability. Embrace curiosity and adaptability. The world is always changing. One of the biggest mistakes we can make as we get older is to rigidly resist that change. When we constantly insist that things were better in the old days, it can make conversations with younger generations feel like a debate rather than a connection. This often shows up with technology. Refusing to learn how to text or use video calls can make it harder for family to include you in their lives. It's not that they don't want to connect. It's that you're not meeting them where they are. The shift. Stay open and curious. You don't have to love every new trend, but a willingness to listen and learn makes you someone people enjoy being around. Instead of saying, "That's stupid," "I don't get it," try saying, "That's interesting, tell me more about it." An open and adaptable mind keeps your relationships strong and your connection to the world alive. 4. Nurture reciprocity in relationships. Nurture reciprocity in relationships. A major source of resentment in any relationship is when one person constantly takes without giving in return. As we age, we might unintentionally fall into this pattern, expecting others to always accommodate our needs without considering theirs. This could mean expecting your children to always call you first and visit regularly, without you showing much appreciation for their busy lives. Or it could mean relying on a friend for emotional support, but rarely asking how they are doing. The shift. Check in with yourself. Are your relationships a two-way street? Find small ways to show gratitude and contribute. A kind word, a thoughtful question, or a simple thank you can make people feel valued instead of obligated. Even as we get older and may need more help, we always have something to give in return: our love, our attention, and our appreciation. 5. Connect in the present moment. Connect in the present moment. Memories are a beautiful and important part of our lives. However, a mistake many of us can make is getting stuck in the past to the point where it affects our present connections. If every conversation circles back to the good old days, or the same stories are told repeatedly, people can start to feel that they can't connect with the person you are today. For younger people, constantly hearing "back in my day" can feel like a barrier, as if their own experiences are being invalidated. The shift. Balance the past with the present. It's wonderful to share your stories and memories, but also make a conscious effort to show genuine interest in what's happening in the other person's life right now. Ask them about their work, their hobbies, their dreams. People want to feel connected to you today, not just to the person you were years ago. 6. Honor personal boundaries. Honor personal boundaries. A strong relationship is built on mutual respect, and a huge part of that is respecting personal boundaries. One of the biggest mistakes we can make is assuming that because we are older, our presence or opinions should always take priority. This can show up as dropping by unannounced, expecting family members to answer the phone immediately every time you call, or asking overly personal questions. People may not say it out loud, but when they feel their boundaries are being ignored, they will start to create distance. The shift. Be mindful. If you're about to call or visit, a quick text asking, "Is now a good time?" shows immense respect for their time. If someone sets a boundary, whether it's about topics of conversation or personal matters, honor it without taking it personally. When people feel that their space and autonomy are respected, they feel more comfortable, more willing to connect, and more likely to cherish you as an important part of their lives. Getting older doesn't mean losing the people you love, but it does mean being mindful of how we show up in our relationships. The good news is that once you become aware of these common patterns, you have the power to change them. We've talked about the importance of a balanced perspective, offering wisdom instead of criticism, staying adaptable, nurturing reciprocity, living in the present, and respecting boundaries. Relationships at any age thrive on respect, appreciation, and balance. People want to spend time with those who make them feel good, valued, and heard. And no matter how old you are, you can always be that person. I would love to hear from you. What is one piece of wisdom you've learned about maintaining strong and positive relationships as you've gotten older? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could be incredibly helpful to someone else in our community. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content that supports a life of connection and joy. Thank you for watching.